Okay, so tell me if you've ever fallen into this trap. You're looking for a new book to read. You want something good. You go to the places you go to look at reviews, find recommendations, and maybe you find a book that has like rave reviews. People are just going mad for it. They can't put it down. They can't stop thinking about this book. Oh, this book is stuck with them. And then you read the book and you find that it is absolute crap. Well, that's what happened to me. I was looking for a new thriller and I ended up with something that was hyped far beyond what it actually delivered. But I did learn something about thrillers and I thought I would share with you. You let me know if you agree with me or if I'm way off base. So you can have two thrillers, both that share very familiar premises. It is very hard in the world of horror books, suspenses, thrillers to come up with a truly original scenario. Usually it's some variation of a situation that's been done 1,000 times before, and that's okay. The magic is how it is done. I really hate when suspense novels, thrillers, whatever, rely way too heavily on the plot or the situation that the character is in to drive the suspense. And that sounds like a really counterintuitive thing to say, but I'll try and explain what I mean. So let's say you've got a book. There's a man-eating shark, or there's a killer in the room with us, but we don't know who. Okay, there's a killer. Okay, what else? That in itself is not enough to scare me. In fact, who the killer isn't even a mystery because the breadcrumbs you left were the size of loaves of bread. There's absolutely no mystery or suspense in the suspense novel that you've created. So I think that's what I mean when I say that the plot itself is not enough to drive what makes this book scary, what makes this book suspenseful, what makes this book stressful to read. You know, tell me about how it's affecting the character up here. What are the psychological consequences of being in this situation? What are the implications of going through this traumatic experience? That's what creates a suspenseful story, not the fact that they are in danger. The danger itself is not enough to carry your story. You have to tell the reader why this is important, why it's significant. And then once the reader understands, well, then the reader is right there with the main character, experiencing the dread, experiencing the terror, experiencing the fear and the stress right alongside the main characters. And that's what makes a good thriller. That's something I found that was lacking in the last book I read, despite the fact that it had like 35,000 positive reviews. And it's like, oh, how could 35,000 people be wrong? Well, they can be. So let me know if you've ever experienced anything similar. What works for you? What doesn't work for you? Let me know. Thanks for watching.